guess become a cleric or something.
I can get detect
I
magic.
have it as level 1.
I'm fairly certain someone has cast it before.
I've cast detect thoughts.
You can get it as a wizard. Yeah.
Well, I have
Yeah.
not.
As I say, if
Level.
I can get it, you can get it.
Yeah.
And I know I could get it, and I wasn't getting it because I knew you could get it. And you're the utility mage.
Alright, well, this week when I
Magic
mess
level
with my character, I'm going to be switching it and I'm going to get detect magic. But for now, I can't do shit.
Well, you could just learn it if you find it written down somewhere or something like that.
I don't think John really builds those into his world because it would mess with the balance a lot.
I totally build those into my world.
When? Where would I have had a chance to...
A, scrolls. B, schools of magic.
You can learn off scrolls.
So, you need to find a scroll, find a powerful mage willing to give it to you, or
Can
a
you-
school of magic.
Can you use an example of like when I have missed that opportunity? Like where would I have done
As of yet, not.
The city?
However, I have occasionally
okay.
given out scrolls
I have one of them.
in the random loot drop tables, and they're random. So sometimes
So-
you're going to get spells that you can learn, and sometimes you're not.
Zach could either use that scroll or he could have me read it and I would know it forever.
You already know that one, though.
You can learn it as the class. You can write it into your book.
Okay.
I think you have to spend a certain amount of time and gold.
And
on
gold,
it.
yeah, but I like...
It's like
That's
10
what it
gold and like
A couple hours?
6 hours
For a spell,
to transcribe
That's
spells.
fantastic.
Yeah,
That's-
that's totally worth it,
it's,
especially since you can
class,
keep the
so-
scroll until you have time.
School.
Alright, let's go
You
scroll
get
hunting.
discounts for your school.
Yeah, fuck Dende, let's just go scroll hunting.
But I mean, it's like one of those things where like usually the only way to get spells is through your mentor because wizards hoard their magic and things like that. So
Guys, we could go kill like a wizard in a tower somewhere and gather all the spells and give me a nice big boost.
As much as it's weird coming from me, murder
No,
isn't
we
all
kill
it
the
is
wizard's
answer.
apprentice, then present you as his apprentice.
Either way. But for now, Dende has no recollection of the conversation and there's no easy way for any of us to check whether she's been Manchurian candidate is.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we just finished long. Could I still change my magic
Yeah.
to be able to cast it then?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of this spell and prepare detect magic. And then I'll cast that
Right,
first.
cast it as a ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ritual as well. But that would take... It'd be very obvious and take a long time.
10 minutes and 6 seconds to do that.
As soon as we're out of the cabin.
Okay, so you guys walk out of the cabin.
I do not walk out of the cabin.
Okay, you say.
When everyone else walks out of the cabin, you said she said she had a conversation with you.
Were you talking to Dendi, or are you talking... Dendi's gonna be the first one out.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking to Ladia.
Oh, you're gonna grill her, huh?
She nods and she goes, yes, she did.
She doesn't have any recollection of this.
She's obviously very tired and hurt when she came here.
There's a coin flip? Why is there a coin flip?
I wanted to see if Beavis would either stay or leave with Dende. One was he stays, two was he goes, so he's sitting in the corner watching you.
So, no pressure.
Yeah,
Oh.
so she says, well, she had that discussion when she was sick and hurt.
Alrighty. Because I, you know what? Insight check.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Telling the truth.
So what you're telling Riley is that
The
she
whole
doesn't really
truth?
know why she wouldn't remember it.
Trust is a
At
precious
least that's what a
commodity
20
in this area.
That's what a 20 insight tells him, that she doesn't know why she doesn't remember it. Other than that maybe she was just tired.
Well, Riley
the
is
words that she's
asking
saying are
asking
technically correct,
Latia.
but she is
and
vague. She
Latia-
twists the words.
And Latia basically responds with what she would consider the possibility as to why Dendi would tell her.
Yeah, but if she was outright lying, a 20. Well, I guess that's metagaming.
A 20 would tell him that she's off. She's either, I would say, she is lying, or something about what she said is not true.
Oh, okay.
Like I won't like it depends on how severe the lie is and things like that.
Well, doesn't it
usually
also
if I tell
depend
like
on?
half truths, that's when I'm like, that something's off. Like it's that like let you guys figure out what's off. But and this, she's telling the truth.
It also depends a lot on who's lying, right? Like if Mathok is trying to lie, it's gonna be really easy to figure out. But Latia, she can probably hide it.
Her DC is very high to detect
Okay.
if she's lying. I'll tell you that up front because she's a Fae and an ancient Fae on top of everything else. However,
Probably pretty
20
good practice
pretty
just to
fucking
believe
good.
he's lying all the time anyway, so. Yeah. So good job on those rolls. I mean, you failed probably, but
or maybe you succeeded. I mean,
Or
like
maybe-
one of the other things to
maybe.
keep in mind is that you can always forgo the contest. Like I can say she's honestly telling you the truth, and she has nothing to hide, so she's not even contesting you. I just make you roll DCs to see if you're lying because you ask.
Hmm.
So like maybe she was never going to tell you a lie. Maybe that is the truth, and you're detecting to see if she's lying, and I'm like, no, she's not lying because she's not even contesting to hide a lie because there isn't one. But you still roll. And that's ultimately how a high roll works. You don't know. As far as you can tell, she's telling the truth.
Alrighty, I'm sorry to bother you. Thank you for your time.
Not a problem. And then she says, "Oh, if you would do me a favor, do take care of her. She's important to me."
Oh, she seems to be there for a lot of people. Well, it was the
You
plan.
should.
You don't have to worry about that.
And then she looks over at you and Beavis, and she goes, "Well, while I do not mind being your host longer, I feel that your friends are already on the path away from here, leaving you behind."
Alright, let's get going.
Yeah, as interesting as you are, I'm still kind of thinking you're vaguely evil. So thanks for the bread, and we're gonna leave.
just you're vaguely evil. I'm just gonna like jaw drop, just look at him, and just like.
Subtlety.
as delicate as always.
I'm just gonna facepalm and walk out the door.
What does she say?
She doesn't say anything.
Then I'll leave. But I want to
Okay.
wait.
Polite.
She waves back as you both walk out of the door. About when do you want to do that detect magic there, Thorgil? Like how far out the door do you want to check Dendi?
Probably about 5 minutes walk away.
Okay, so you guys walk for about 5 minutes, and you find that the forest is still tripping you. A little bit less now. It doesn't seem to be as malicious in its nature, but it seems like just constantly you guys are stumbling over roots and stuff until you reach a point where you feel that it's worth casting, and you cast detect magic. And what does that look like for Jatella to bring about a detection of magic?
Lightning everywhere.
Yeah, do you see magic like bristling lightning on a person?
Thunderstorm just in the area. Hey, there's magic here.
Why
Storm.
it's so pronounced. But it does seem like the clouds get a bit thicker as the rituals go on overhead.
Okay.
Just this general sense of energy, of magic gathering around Torgil.
So
as
maybe
he
like the little
casts the
hairs
ritual.
on the back of your neck stand out and things like that, like kind of that lightning before a strike
Yeah.
kind of feel. Awesome.
A lot of
Um,
ozone.
And what does it look like when you see magic? Like, because basically you see the presence of it. Like, because it basically you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. So, like, what does that look like?
Any sort of magic gives off a very, very bright glow, almost whitish blue.
Okay.
Almost electric blue?
I would assume.
You cheeky bastard.
So when you do that and you look at Dendi, you almost go blind from the light. Like the magic, like normally, like if you look at them, like the magic items that you all possess, it's this very light, like outglow. Like if you do it in Photoshop, like outer glow. With this, it's literally like Dendi is like a sheet of like a silhouette of white blue to your eyes when you.
But can he differentiate between like kinds of magic? Could this just be her natural magic, or
It's
You can learn the school of magic, if any.
but are there like what I'm saying is if like there's because she is naturally magic, and we know she's powerfully magic. So does he know if he's looking at magic from an outside source, or if Dendi herself is just super magical?
This would be both. Like, you look at Beavis, who is a magic user, and he does not exhibit this unless he was casting magic. Like, and you could see, like, the magic course through him while he's casting. Like, and the
So
same thing
she
with,
is
like, a magical
inherently
being.
magical.
Like, if you look at, like, a dragon who's inherently magic, they do not glow like this. Something about Dendi
Oh,
is making her
so it's
glow.
kind of like almost active magic versus
Somebody's
passive
cast
magic?
something on her.
Okay.
Or something has been altered with her.
So there's a sign of like interference.
Oh yeah, something totally happened. You don't know what it is.
So we killed Dendi.
Are you?
Yeah, something has been altered.
Yeah, I mean, something's definitely been altered. I mean, Cloric just said something about not being a murder hobo, and you just said something about killing somebody.
See, that's the shitty thing about D&D though, because like realistically, my character would just say like, all right, let's bring her back to her dad because some seriously jacked up stuff has happened, and I'm worried. But that's not fun for our characters, and like that's just gonna get us in trouble, and nothing fun will happen if we just go back to Miriani. So I don't know what I want to say here, because like what seems to me to be the smart thing for our characters to do is to say, hey, we're not high enough to deal with this. Let's just go back and ask somebody powerful to check her out. But that's not fun. I don't want to go back to Miriani.
You're only 5 minutes away from Latias.
Yeah, but what are we gonna ask her? Hey, did you put some magic evil shit on this girl?
100%.
Wait. But the only person that is Thor, because Thorgil's the one casting this, right? So
Yeah. So
Thorgil's
what
the
do
only
you
one
say?
that sees it.
Yeah, but when he sees how bright it is, he would probably make an exclamation, and you guys would know something was up.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we just ask Dende. Like, hey, there's some weird stuff going on with your aura.
Your chakras are out of alignment.
Yeah, your T and your T and...
She looks at herself and like kind of like turns and she's like, I don't feel different. I feel good. But
Like, that may just be leftover healing magic.
Yeah, can we just poke our heads back into Lati and be like, yo, did you do something?
Well, we were already rude enough at this point.
oh, that's this
I
question.
guess
Does
we'll
anyone
hold
want to inspect medically Dendi?
I don't think I'm trained for that.
Go,
Yeah, but-
gadget, scrub lizardman.